Hello, OC Habitats family. Welcome to another Spotlight Interviews. I am Olivia, and today we are going to be talking to Sydney. Sydney, would you like to say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Sydney. I grew up here in Orange County and I went to school down in San Diego at the University of San Diego to pursue a bachelor's degree in environmental and ocean sciences. And I focused in specifically in marine ecology. So I definitely have a background and passion for environmental science. So that's kind of what got me into wanting to volunteer with OC Habitats and get more experience in restoration work and things like that. So, yeah, that's kind of a little bit about me.
Did you always want to get into environmental science as a kid?
Yeah, I was always interested in science. That was my favorite subject growing up from elementary school all the way up till high school. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go directly into marine science or biology. So when I was applying for college, most of what I was applying under was biology. But once I got to USD, um, I just during my sophomore year, my second year, I decided to go into the environmental career pathway, just because the ocean means so much to me, and I've grown up, swimming and snorkeling. My parents, I'm lucky I've been able to experience it in many different ways, and so that kind of created a strong passion for wanting to save the environment, wanting to preserve it, wanting to make sure that it's around and these animals and these habitats are around for years to come. So I just see so much beauty in them. So that definitely helped spark my reasons for choosing environmental pathway. So yeah, it kind of came along, but it wasn't. I didn't always know that I wanted. I didn't always know that I wanted to do that since I was like little. It kind of grew into that. But
So in that like timeline, when did you want to start volunteering?
yeah, so I finished my degree. So I graduated in May of 2018. So it's been 2 years now. And shortly after, so I'd planned on taking some time off from school. I knew I wanted to go back into grad school, but wasn't exactly sure. So in the meantime, during my gap years, I wanted to make sure that I got some, work experience, volunteer experience, while I'm studying for the GRE and also figuring out what schools I wanted to apply to. So I reached out to Stacy. Stacy is an old family friend, so our families are close. So I knew that she was starting up. She had kind of, I think it was only a year old, started OC Habitats, and I knew that there was good volunteering opportunities through that. So I reached out to her, asked her, "Hey, what's it all about?" Because I wasn't really sure. And she had me initially trained, I think, in October of 2018 to do the field monitoring surveys, which I was most interested in. So that's, going to the beach along all of our OC segments and doing bird monitoring, which I had really hadn't specialized too much on birds before, but I always was intrigued by them. So she trained me on that, and yeah, I love doing them. I've been doing them ever since. I usually do like two a month.
Stacy's mentioned that you were doing some work before everything went crazy for the tide pools.
During my gap years or the initial, I was volunteering with OC Habitats, and then I eventually started a job working as a tide pool educator for the Laguna Ocean Foundation. So it's been a year now. I started last May, I believe. And I really love that job. Pretty fun, actually. You get to go down to Laguna Beach. We work at 3 different sites, Main Beach and Treasure Island and Crescent Bay. And basically, I just get to be out there on the rocks at the tide pools and get to talk to the public or the beachgoers every day. I get to, get them excited about tide pool animals, point them out to them, and, really engage their interest, I guess, in the environment there, because some people have never seen the ocean that I've met. So throughout the past summer, Laguna Beach gets so many tourists. And so to meet all these people from literally all over the world, they've never seen the ocean or they've never seen tide pool animals like this. It's really exciting for me to get to show them and introduce them to this new habitat, to this new world. Um, but at the same time, being down there, we also want to educate the public on proper ways to interact in a marine protected area. So, we want to make sure people aren't harassing any of the animals or picking them up, taking things home with them like shells. So that's one of the other aspects of protection and conservation of these protected areas.
What would be, as someone who is very knowledgeable and you got your degree in, environmental science and whatnot, and you're very passionate about it, what would be maybe one tip of advice for people in how they can, in their daily lives, help protect the environment?
Yeah, so there's many ways that you can help out the environment. Obviously plastic pollution is one of the big problems, or one of the big things that I'm trying to promote and decrease. So, even if it's little things like that, trying to use less single-use plastics, carry your own reusable water bottle, bring your own utensils for takeout food, things like that. Bring your own reusable grocery bag. I'm currently trying to get rid of all the plastic in my bathroom. So it's been like a process, but I've been changing to shampoo, conditioner bars, so making sure I'm not using any plastic liquid bottles anymore. So slow changes like that, little by little, even if it's just one person, you can make an impact. I know it's hard to see, but if like, I feel good about myself when, my friends start asking me questions like, oh, like, is it good? Have you used this product? Like plastic free, eco friendly, things like that. And it makes me feel good if I can inspire others to use that. Because it just, every little bit counts. So even if you don't feel like you're going to have an impact on the planet, you're wrong. You really can. Just one person can make a difference.
Well, thank you so much, Sydney, for sharing your wisdom and, sharing with us your career goals and just everything that you're working towards. It's really awesome, and you've achieved so much. And I feel like you entered your master's program and you've achieved so much. And I wish so much luck for you in the next coming couple years. It's very exciting. So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right. And we will see you all soon with another Spotlight interview. Have a good one, everybody.